Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the month of May 2024. I think it's going to be a really good month for you. It literally just popped into my head, so let's see what comes up. You have this leadership card, says you're stepping into a role as a leader. You are ready. You also have this Gaia card, says trust the universe has a better plan than you do. Spending time in nature, be healed, soothed, and regroup. And we're getting to the end of the retrograde. Only have a few, 3 days left. I was right. A few days left at the time of me recording this. So if you're watching it after, there might only be 1 or 2 days left of the retrograde, but still a great time to rest, relax, recover, take time for yourself, do something nice for yourself, all that other good stuff. I definitely feel there could also be love for you. I mean, it's really good love time for you, I would say, Libra. So anything you can do, if you want love, I would be doing something like put yourself out there, meet new people, go socialize, all that other good stuff. And I feel that you could really be finding a solid connection. I'm going to take both of these cards. I don't know if you saw that, but those two kind of wanted to come out together, so we will take it. You start off with the Temperance card, the Five of Pentacles, and the Lovers. It's like something is changing here, and I feel that you are feeling more like yourself in this row for whatever reason. It's almost like it's saying to me that you are just feeling like you are more yourself. I just said that. I know I realized that I just repeated myself there, Libra, but I kind of feel like you're feeling more in your element and everything. And it could be love. We'll definitely talk about that in a second, but I feel for some of you that this could be saying that you are kind of feeling just more in your vibe, more in your energy. And I feel that this is going to be, a really good thing for you. So I kind of feel like you're feeling very connected with the Lovers. The Lovers is a choice, and it could just say that you have made a choice or you are making a choice to, do something in your life, like move in new directions or, meet new people or whatever. And it's like these choices could be the thing that is making you feel like you are more in your element. I don't know, kind of weird message to get on the Lovers. There's no doubt about it that there could be love coming in for you as well. I mean, Four of Wands, King of Cups here. Even with the Hermit just means that you need to get out in public, but there definitely could be a really solid heart-based connection coming in for you. You have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles kind of represents feeling left out in the cold. It's kind of weird because the way I'm seeing this is that there are just like little things that you're kind of like anchored onto. This right here is an anchor. You can see that these Five Pentacles have this kind of like anchor shape in between them. And sometimes I feel that the Five of Pentacles can represent calling attention to your weaknesses or, something negative in life that is kind of anchoring you down to a position. And then the real reason I'm saying this, by the way, is because of this right here. You have the Four of Pentacles, and this could represent holding on to something too tightly or needing to release something. And sorry, I feel like that's not focusing. I can't tell if that's focused or not, but sorry if these cards are out of focus here, Libra. I don't know, it looks okay, but anyway, again, having the Four of Pentacles here could say to me that you are either too attached to something or something is distracting your focus, maybe, right? And I feel like the Four of Pentacles is about kind of needing to let go of the conditions in life, and that's kind of like what I am hearing. It's like sometimes, like, what the hell am I talking about, right? What I'm talking about is that sometimes I feel that we say to ourselves, like, oh, I will, go do this thing that I want to do when, XYZ happens, or, when the conditions are perfect. But guess what? The conditions will never be perfect. One of my favorite books of all time, The War of Art, he talks about resistance, and he says that, 9 times out of 10, the reasons why you say that you can't do something is exactly the reason why you need to do something. So I kind of get that feeling here is that, you have the power clearly to turn your situation around. And I feel like that's what the Temperance card is saying. You have the power to really improve your life. But there's something here about needing to make sure that you're not getting stuck on the conditions, right? Or something like that. So I hope that makes sense. That's what I'm getting, off of this first row here. So let's see what we get. With the Temperance card, you have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you have the King and Queen of Cups, which is like divine counterparts. As always, it could be a Sagittarius with that Temperance card. Could be a water sign. Could be any sign that's coming in for you. This is a general reading. Could be an air sign as well, I'm getting. So, and or a Virgo. So take it how it resonates, but definitely could be a divine counterpart coming in for you. I like, you cannot make this up with the Five of Pentacles. I literally knew that Five of Pentacles was more talking about you. Like, it wasn't, sometimes I think we look at the Five of Pentacles and we say, oh, this is you in a person because there's two people on there. I was just getting that this is like something about the conditions, something about conditions or certain conditions needing to be met before you do something. But I feel like the reading is saying, like, let go of that and get started on something now. Or, the reason why you're saying you can't do something is exactly why you need to do something, right? With the Lovers, you have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I think this is pretty simple. Again, I think you're very attractive at this time, so definitely would be a good time for you to put yourself out there. I think there's a lot of good love energy for you this year, so even if you don't get love this month, it's a really good year to improve yourself, put yourself out there, do things you've never done before, go meet a person in public, do something like that, and I think that will be a really good idea for you here with the Queen of Wands, so that's what I would do. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this mature woman card. It says, wiser, older, influential woman, a mother figure, good advisor, or a boss, or a mentor. The funny thing is, I kind of feel like this is you, and again, it doesn't matter what gender you are. I think this is just saying you, as a person, are becoming like wiser, more mature, better at picking good situations for you to enter into. You also have this good news card. It says, all forms of communication, text, email, documents, phone calls, voice messages. So there could be a person who is like trying to communicate with you or who wants to communicate with you. And again, I think it would be a good time to communicate with a person. And, again, I think you could be receiving communication. It's almost like I think that you are working, right? Obviously, you have the Eight of Pentacles here. You go down with the Four of Swords to the King of Cups. And you notice how he is kind of like looking down at his work and he's not really paying attention. And sorry, this camera is, I had to replace camera number 2, this camera right here. And actually, camera number 2 is broken. This is another broken camera that for some reason won't autofocus. So I have to hold it in exactly the right spot for it to focus. I apologize. But anyway, we have new cameras coming tomorrow. We're almost there. So the Eight of Pentacles is saying that, again, I think that you need to like look up from your work, right? And you need to maybe kind of like stop and smell the roses. I get a little bit of that energy here. What I will say is I think that there is some sort of financial benefit coming in for you, or there could be some sort of payoff. You literally end with this card that says your hard work is paying off. A lot of people get that card. It's crazy to me. And so I kind of feel that the universe could be rewarding everyone right now. It could be like a little bit of collective energy. It's like if you've been working hard and, putting the work into your projects, businesses, whatever it is that you do, or even, this could be putting work into yourself, right? Improving yourself or whatever. It's like there are certain results or, benefits that are coming in for you. You have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, card of stability. And again, I was getting this thing about like needing to let go of conditions. Like there's like a lot of crazy things going on in the world, and it's like there's a lot, you could focus on a lot of this stuff, but it's like I feel like there are a lot of like really solid improvements that you could make in your own life right now. And I feel the Four of Pentacles is saying, make those improvements. It will change your life and you'll be able to maybe help the world coming from a better place. And I feel that's what the Four of Pentacles is saying. You have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is about setting yourself free. So I feel for a lot of you, and we just had the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in Taurus. That Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, I'm telling you right now, is all about freedom and setting yourself free. Removing limitations or anything that has been holding you back. There's something about the rules as well with this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. It's kind of funny because I kept getting this message about rules over the past few weeks. You've probably heard me say it. And then I went and I looked at the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. It happened at 21 degrees of Taurus. And so then I went and I looked at the Sabian symbol of 21 degrees in Taurus. And it's something about breaking the rules or needing to make sure, like basically what I've been saying in this reading is, it's kind of like needing to realize that it's not like about breaking the rules, but it's about saying that you don't need things, you don't have to necessarily do things according to someone else's rules is what I'm trying to spit out here. And that's kind of like where the freedom, comes from, or where setting yourself free could be coming from with these messages. The Four of Wands is a card of marriage. And so, again, I do feel that you could be attracting a person here, very heart-based connection with the King of Cups. I think it's going to be, it'll be something that makes you very happy for sure. Here you go. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Cups. Like I said, it's almost like you are looking down and working, which there's nothing wrong with that, by the way, Libra. But if you look up, there's a person who wants to approach you, or there's a person who would be perfect for you coming into your life. Knight of Cups is a knight in shining armor. Obviously, if you don't want love, then this isn't for you. But even if you don't want love, this could be something else that you could be working on. Sometimes I look at the Knight of Cups as a dream. He's normally looking into that cup, dreaming of his future life. So the Eight of Pentacles could say that you're so focused on we're only working that you're not allowing yourself to dream. And so some of you, I feel, need to dream more. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, again, Knight of Wands is a card of adventure. I kind of get this feeling that we all need to adventure and just see that there are other ways of doing things. I would be careful of a past inconsistent person. We only have a few days left of the retrograde. Again, if you're watching this on the 23rd, then 2 days left. It ends on the 25th. But even after the retrograde, people can come back for, a couple weeks or whatever. So, I would just, be careful of that. With the Four of Wands, you have the Sun. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of happiness in the readings as well. So I do feel like the summer is a little bit of a breath of fresh air. Again, I don't think the summer is going to be perfect, but I do feel that there are a lot of improvements for people, or there will be things will be improving for people. So we see a lot of improvements here, and also happiness coming in for you. I would move towards your happiness with this energy. So if something makes you happy, or if something inspires you, I would do more of whatever inspires you. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this Vesta card. It says Hearth on it. You have this Dignified card. It says Strength on it. Some of you, I feel, are kind of developing your own strength. I feel the strength is coming from you. You've done a lot of work on yourself, and that is pretty evident in this reading. And you could be getting recognition for this, or you could be receiving rewards kind of for the work that you've done on yourself. You have the Nine of Wands and the High Priestess. I kind of feel like you need to not give up on some sort of dream that you've had, is what this is saying, or, there is a dream that you've been having. The High Priestess, she represents unlimited potential. There's no roof over her head, and it basically says that there are no limits to what she can accomplish. The only limitation is her, right? And so I feel like for some of you, this could be saying that there are no limits to what you can accomplish if you set your mind to it and you don't give up with that Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, of course, is the wounded warrior, but the Nine of Wands also says don't give up, keep pushing. And so I feel for a lot of you, this is encouraging you to motivate yourself and to push yourself towards accomplishing something great. I also feel like the High Priestess is talking about you kind of trusting your intuition more, and it does seem to be a very intuitive time. You have the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords is a card of resting, relaxing, recovering. It's also a card of blessings. So there is a person who is blessing another person in this stained glass window. And it's this Dignified card also kind of has a stained glass window on it right there. It's very similar. So I feel for some of you that you are hoping or praying for blessings, or you have been hoping for or praying for blessings. And there definitely could be blessings coming in for you. You have the Hermit. The Hermit is about needing to shine your inner light. He has a star in his lantern right here. So it kind of says that you have earned your right to be somewhere. And I kind of feel that's what this is talking about. Again, it's almost like this reading, it's very simple in a lot of ways. I feel just saying that, your conditions are not necessarily going to change, but you can take action on whatever you're thinking about taking action on, regardless of what's going on around you, and you will be successful, which will change your conditions, right? And so I kind of feel like this is saying that you can't, it's you can't put the cart before the horse, right? It's yes, the universe wants you to change your conditions, but you might be saying I need this condition in my life to change before I can change my conditions, but really it's the other way around. So I don't know, I hope that makes sense. With the Nine of Wands and the High Priestess, I feel like there's an opportunity coming in for you here as well. You have the Fool. With the Nine of Wands and the High Priestess, this could be an intuitive opportunity where something is presented to you. Could be a person with all this love stuff here. Could be anything. And the Fool is basically saying take that leap of faith, make it happen, because it is something that will probably make you very happy. I also feel that you could be making some moves that other people are saying are foolish, but, again, I wouldn't listen to other people. The Fool is actually very prepared, He has these tattered sleeves, which say he's been on a journey before. He's got this tiny little sack on his back, and it kind of says that he's about to go through the whole entire major arcana, but he has everything he needs right here, right between his two ears. So it basically says you have more than enough knowledge, wisdom, and all that other stuff to go on a long journey. With the Four of Swords, you have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is about kind of like trying to manifest something, but being disappointed with what you've manifested so far. And, but really, he's manifested the ingredients, you know? So I always say this card reminds me of like trying to manifest a cake, for example. It's like he has the flour, the sugar, the eggs. He just needs to mix it all together and pop it in the oven, which is what I feel like you need to do. With the Hermit, you have the Two of Wands. Definitely time to take some sort of leap of faith. The Two of Wands is about taking the lead, which you have that leadership card. The Mature Woman card said something about leadership as well. So now would be an amazing time for you to take the lead, or even if you're being presented with leadership opportunities in work or business, you know, taking those opportunities would also lead to a lot of success with this energy. Next, in the area, you can't make this up, right? In the area of the good stuff, you have this card that says, what do you need to release? I think you need to release the need for conditions to be a certain way, right? And you have this other card that says your hard work is paying off. Like I said, a lot of people get this energy of your hard work paying off. So it seems to me like people have been working really hard, and the universe could be, you know, giving us a little bit of a break, or, you know, bringing us some benefits, or whatever the case may be. You start off with the Magician here. I always pull the card that he's pointing to first. And so let me move these. I'm going to say he's pointing to this card here. It says South Node. It says the past on it. Coming up in the area of the good stuff, you know, this basically could say that you are letting go of the past, or you're healing something from the past, which I do feel you could be doing. You have the Magician, the Three of Cups, and the King of Cups. The Magician is about manifesting something here on Earth. Again, he's pointing down to Earth. So he is saying you need to manifest a dream. You need to make it real. And I feel for a lot of you that it's kind of like time for you to make something real here on Earth. You have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups would be a celebration coming in for you. So I do feel that there could be a big celebration, probably because of a harvest. These ladies, they have these like pumpkins right here, and they are celebrating having a harvest. And that's what I feel for you, Libra. I feel like you could just be celebrating having some sort of harvest in your life. And, you know, again, that looks really good to me. You have the King of Cups. King of Cups is a card that, with the Queen of Cups, I think could be a divine counterpart. Could be a water sign. Doesn't have to be. Could be any sign. Again, you literally have like everything here. So it could be any sign. Now, as I always say, just find a good person, right? But I would say this is a very heart-based connection. It also seems to me like everyone is kind of getting these cards of more heart-based connections, things where there's like a little bit something extra going on. So I do think people are kind of looking for more, you know, like quality connections, whatever you want to call it. I also feel that this is asking you, even if you don't want love, to tap into your emotions. I do believe that our emotions are guiding us right now. And, you know, again, I'm not talking about like out of control emotions. I'm talking about just like if you really kind of sit with your feelings and really tap in, like those emotions. We're not talking about just like, you know, Kim Kardashian crying on TV, flipping out emotions, right? With the Magician, you have the Judgment card. Definitely some sort of wake-up call. Again, I think you're being presented with an opportunity here, or something is waking you up. And this is something that you're going to take a leap of faith on. So I definitely feel there could be like a really solid work or business opportunity, or even love with that Fool. I really see you like just something kind of coming out of nowhere and you jumping right on it. So, you know, it looks like an out of nowhere type of opportunity or a surprise opportunity. With the Three of Cups, you have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is quick success. I also feel that with the Three of Cups, those two cards together can represent socializing. So it would be an amazing time for you to like socialize, spend time with people who matter to you, all that other good stuff. With the King of Cups, you have the Ace of Pentacles. I told you, I feel like you're being presented with a big opportunity. This is exactly the card that we want to see, is the Ace of Pentacles. This is like a big opportunity, or, you know, something very successful coming in for you. And, you know, again, I feel like there could be just like a big opportunity coming in for you with the Ace of Pentacles. So that looks amazing. We're going to pull 5 main themes here. Like I said, pretty simple reading. I would just let go of the need for, you know, conditions needing to be perfect, basically. You have this Nest card. It says, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. We have really good, we do have good family cards here. I mean, King and Queen of Cups would be family people. So there could definitely be a person coming in for you that you could be forming a family with. You have this Ink Pop card. It says problems to be resolved. I kid you not. I kid you not. Every single person has either had this card, or there's another one in this deck. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's like, you know, overcoming small problems, or overcoming small obstacles or something like that. I can't remember, but obviously. But everybody has been getting one of these two cards, so that's pretty funny. But there might be like little things that pop up here and there that we have to deal with. You have this gavel card. It says involvement with the law. I mean, you are a Libra, so some of you could be dealing with the law or lawyers or something like that. I feel like real estate as well. So if you're like dealing with real estate or something, I feel like there could be good news in regards to real estate. You have several good news cards. You literally have this card that says good news on it right here in this row. Then you have the Eight of Wands. Again, you have a lot of people showing up here, so there definitely could be good news. You have this ring. It says a marriage will take place either in romance or business, so love it. Definitely could be meeting a person that you will marry. Maybe not like today, but in the future, so love it. You have this skull card, says hidden secrets can harm you. I would just be careful of like secretive people at this time with this card, and that's pretty much it. But this looks really, really good, Libra. I love it. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.